Dear God, please let my hair not fall out. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's pulling my hair. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's not good. Well, welcome back, my lovelies, to another video. This one's gonna be really great because we have 3 heat hair tools to test out. So these right here are the tools I'm talking about. I'm testing today heated hair brushes that supposedly straighten your hair. I've seen a lot of these on Instagram and Facebook, and I think they're gimmicky, especially for fine, thin hair like mine. I don't think they do much for your hair. This right here is the Instyler. This one I purchased in Target, I think for $44.99, maybe even more. I know all of these are under 50. I'll make sure all the information is down below, but you can also find this on Amazon for cheaper. I just looked. The Instyler does have a digital heat setting, which you guys know I love and I approve of. That's already an automatic A+ for me. And I do like the white packaging, but I do think it might get dirty. The brush itself is really thick and big, the actual bristles, compared to the other ones. So I'm kind of interested to see how that works. Next is the Revlon heated hairbrush, and this is their extra large. I don't know if they have a small or medium or a large. This is their XL, but they actually reached out to me on Instagram after they saw my Revlon hair dryer video. They pretty much loved it and basically wanted free publicity for more products to test out. I have no obligation. If this thing sucks, I will let you know. And if it's awesome, I will let you know. The Revlon brush has a different look to it. It's more rectangular, and the bristles, you have really thin bristles and you have the regular bristles as for a brush. And I'm really excited because this one also has a digital heat setting, and I have it set at 290 Fahrenheit. I have the Instyler set at 330 because that's as low as it goes. And then this last one is a mini one. Look how cute this is. This one also was sent to us from some kind of guy. I don't even know where he's from, but Amazon guy. And this one I think was $29. It's really cute. It's mini, great for travel, but also we have no obligation to promote it or even test it out. It has heat setting control, but it does have an automatic setting. I think it's at 350. Once it heats up, then you can control it. There's 2 heat settings. There's a low and then a high. Let's jump into it and try all of these out. I'm gonna use some heat protectant, the Kenra Thermal Styling Spray. Actually, no, I'm gonna use the Paul Mitchell, hot off the press. I need a lot of heat protectant today, since there will be a lot of heat on my hair. All right, so I'm gonna basically do it as I would a flat iron. I'm gonna grab a section of hair, and it's already heated at 330. I'm just gonna start. Okay. All right, let me try the Revlon. I don't know why I keep brushing my hair out.
I don't know either.
Why am I doing that? All right.
You already have a brush.
Is there a difference? Do we see a difference?
Your hair's already straight.
Well, I know. I just want to see if it's gonna make it nice and sleek and smooth.
Show me with the flat iron what it does.
Let me take my flat iron. All right, so this right here is one of my top favorites flat irons. It is very expensive, but it's incredible. This is the Ionic 10X. I have it set at 320 Fahrenheit. All right, let's do this. Whew. I think because I use the Revlon hairbrush that already has bristles on it, it helps create that smooth effect. So for straight, smooth hair, you don't really need this. So if you want really sleek, straight ends, just use a regular flat iron. Because you can't really get really straight ends with this. I mean, it's good. It brushes it out, which is amazing. There's not gonna be any knots. So I like that. All right, let's try the mini. I think these brushes, they're meant for really curly, coarse hair that you can't really get control with a flat iron. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really have that issue because I do have really silky, fine, thin textured hair. So for me, a flat iron works very well for that. All right, so now comes the best part. Let's try it on really curly hair and then wavy hair. That's what I'm excited about. Yes. This right here is a good look. You're welcome. The goal is to see how well these straighten. Dear God, please let my hair not fall out. Yes. All right, let's start with this side first. Just gonna section it off as I would if I were to straighten my hair. Let's start with the Instyler, and I have it set at 390. I bumped up the temperature a little bit on both of these. This one's at 350, and this pink one is still at 350, their lowest heat setting, which is their green. All right, let's just start with the Instyler. Oh, look at that. Let me just move my mirror. Let's get the Revlon. Nice. And let's get the mini one. Oh, this one's a little rough. Am I using the curly hair? Ow. Okay. Look at that. It's sort of straightened. It's still a little frizzy towards the bottom, so it's not completely sleek straight. Let me run it once more like I would a flat iron. So usually twice, 1 to 2 times. Still not as sleek as I would want it. Let's do this again. Revlon. It did take out some hair. This one really pulls for some reason. All right, let's do this side again with the mini. Yeah, it's pulling it. So it's not completely sleek. I'd have to go multiple times. Yeah, it does straighten it. It does straighten, as you guys can see, but it still looks frizzy to a point where I would want to go with a flat iron and just smooth and sleek everything out even more. All right, I'm gonna finish this off and let's see. I'm gonna start with the mini one towards the front. Yeah, it's pulling my hair. It's not as straight as I would want it. It is definitely straightening it. Revlon. Yeah, it's definitely pulling on my hair. Yeah, it's pulling hair out. All right, let's do this again. Didn't really straighten it. It's good. Okay. All right, let's do the Instyler now. It's having a really hard time with the top curls. Let me take a smaller section and try that. No, it's having a hard time. All right, so for the bottom layers, it did a pretty good job, but for the top section of my hair, it's not doing a good job as I thought it would. The curls were a little bit tighter towards the top, so as you can see, it is having a harder time straightening the hair. Man, I'm disappointed. I really thought it was gonna straighten my hair, all of them. All right, let's do this again. I had faith in them. Oh yeah, look at that. It's sleek, it's smooth. So let's talk about the positive for this side. All of these brushes have a brush. That's the positive. I really like that you don't need a second tool as you would with a flat iron and a brush if you really want to get a really smooth look. But that's where it ends with the positivity. Even though it has a brush, which I love, it tugs and pulls on my hair. 2, it took way too long to get to where I wanted, even though I didn't even want this look. And 3, it didn't give me the results I really wanted, and they basically promised. You're gonna get really smooth hair, really sleek, shiny hair. I'm sure you can get the really sleek, smooth hair, but it's just gonna take a really long time and a lot of heat on my hair, which I don't need. All right, so I'm really nervous and I'm anticipating doing this side because it's gonna take me probably a long time to get some kind of smooth results. I'm going to bump the heat a little bit on all 3 of them. So let's do 410 on Instyler. And then I'm gonna change it to blue, so it's gonna be 410 on this one as well. I'm gonna do this one 410 as well. So I'm gonna keep all of them at 410. Let's start with the mini one. Yeah, it's pulling a lot. Oh, look at that. It's really frizzy, but let's do this. Start from the bottom. Nice. Okay, let's do the Revlon. Okay, nice. All right, and let's do the Instyler. Okay, not bad. Super frizzy though. I'm honestly surprised. It's frizzy, but if you keep going at it, you might smooth it down as much as you want. I mean, I can't really attest to really curly natural hair. I don't have it. I had to use a chopstick curler to get those curls. But for this, it's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. I'm really surprised. Let's do this top section of hair. Hopefully it does a better job than on this side. But so far, it's proving that it works much better and more effectively on super curly hair versus somewhat wavy curly hair. All right, let's do this. You know what, let me start at the bottom. Nope. It's creating the curls that were on this side to begin with. So the bottom section, I was grabbing bigger sections because that's what I usually do on the very bottom of my hair because you don't really see it because this hair is on top of it. So with these sections, the top section, this middle section, I was taking smaller sections and I was getting closer to the root of my head, so it created a lot more tighter curls. So maybe that's what's happening. My hair is starting to smell. This one works much better. Let's go over that one more time. Okay, this one's much better. Those are the Instyler. I've noticed this one is a little bit harder to use just because the purple bristles are so thick and they're wide compared to these ones. The black ones are super thin and they're a lot smaller. So I think the hair is having a hard time going through this and it's not evenly dispersed throughout the brush. So it's creating a lot of extra frizz and it's not getting all of the hair. Let's try the front with this brush. Nope. Let's do the Revlon brush. So I'm gonna try flat iron as I did on the other side and let's see how well this compares. Wow. I've actually never tested that in really curly hair. I saw a video they were using on African American hair. It was insane. It was so silky smooth. The before and after, wow, it blew me away. Let's move on to this section right here and see if we can frizz it down. Let's go with the Revlon since this one seems to be performing the best out of all of them. Oh, it's pulling my hair. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, let's do the Instyler. Let's finish off with the mini. Ooh, that's a hot mess. Oh, it's so smooth, it's so straight. Let's talk about the positives with the 3 brushes. They all have hair brushes, which is great because you only need that tool and that's it. And my favorite bristles were definitely the Revlon just because, so the bristles are a lot smaller and there's a lot more of them versus the Instyler because the heated bristles are way too big and too chunky in my opinion. And then the mini, even though they're a little bit smaller than the Instyler, is just way too small, but I do love the convenience of how tiny it is. So for traveling, you could even keep it in your purse, take it to the gym, even though you could also take these to the gym if you wanted to. Still not as good. So the negatives for this, even though all 3 of them have brushes, they all tugged in my hair and pulled some of my hair out. I don't like that. 2, it takes way too long to get bad results. And 3, I don't like the overall results. Maybe somebody does, but no, this is not how they market their tools. For example, Revlon, right here on the front of the box. It has advanced conditioning Ionic technology for maximum frizz control and brilliant shine. Where? And gentle straightening and detangling bristles. They're all competing against a flat iron, which you guys saw. Does it bring value? Can I get rid of this flat iron and basically use this for everything that a flat iron could do? Instyler. This is what they advertise on the box. The straight up ceramic straightening brush gives you smooth, straight, frizz-free hair in half the time it takes to use a flat iron. This mini straightening brush Hello Shine helps you get silky smooth and frizz-free hair in minutes. Maybe like 40 minutes, yeah. Defeat bedhead and frizz with the hassle and pinch straight results of a flat iron. They're all competing against a flat iron, but you don't get anywhere near the results of a flat iron. Unless you don't want results of a flat iron, this is what you will get. I was kind of impressed at first, but then it showed its true colors. I'm just kidding, but seriously, they're not worth the money. They're not worth the time. Just use your flat iron. It's so much better. So there we have it. I thought this video was really fun and informative. Definitely opened up my eyes with the straightening hairbrushes and how they compare to a flat iron. It was really interesting to see how predictable they were, in my opinion. Let me know down below if you guys actually have tried one of these types of brushes, and if you do have really curly, coarse hair, and how it worked for you. If it did create a really smooth, silky result in comparison to a flat iron, because that's how they market themselves. You don't need your flat iron, you just need this hair brush, straightening brush. My hair went through a lot today. Oh boy.
I think that's why you're mad.
Maybe. All right, I'm gonna go straighten my hair with a flat iron. And we're gonna go out to dinner. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.